to Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla, the Super Smash Bros. Clone for PC and PS4. Brawlhalla is a free-to-play platform fighter released in 2016 on Steam Early Access by Blue Mammoth Games. The game was first shown in PAX East in 2014 and released in beta later that month, and from the moment it was launched it took off with players from all corners of the world. It is a game very different from most others, and I'm sure you will enjoy it as well as this review. Hi, my name is Remus and you are watching Indie Review. Brawlhalla is free to play and can be found on Steam. The entire game file is very small and won't take up much space. As far as the installation goes, you won't have to go through an install wizard as Steam downloads all the files during the download, which is always very nice. The first time running the game doesn't even have to install more files, it just lets you get straight into the game and you're ready to go. Unfortunately, this game does not have a storyline, but one could be added in the future as this game is still very new. This game is a platform fighter, which means it's played a little bit differently than most games, and if you haven't played Super Smash Bros. Before, it can be a little bit confusing. You have a health bar, but it's not an ordinary health bar. This health bar goes up the more you get hit. I know, sounds weird, right? But the higher your health bar goes up, the farther you get knocked back from each enemy's blow, until eventually you are knocked off the map, causing you to lose a life. The game is played with up to 4 players, which can be local or online, and at the end of the match, the player with the least amount of deaths wins that round. Although this game is compared to Super Smash Bros. Often, it does have some various differences. Instead of many different items, there are weapons that are attainable mid-match that give your character more power and a brand new moveset until you lose it. Each character has 2 out of 10 total weapons in the game that they can use, all with their different movesets and abilities. There are 6 free characters to play, with the ability to buy any of them permanently with enough gold. With a range of 33 different characters, you're sure to have a varied experience every game you play. At times this game can seem a bit grindy, meaning that you will have to play a long time to get any sort of gold in game. Playing for 2 hours, I was able to get 600 gold towards a character that cost 7,000. With this statistic, I would have to take over 7 hours of straight gameplay just to get a character in the game, and this is where the microtransactions come in. I could have gotten that same character in less than 5 minutes had I bought it with enough gold with real money. This game can run on almost any computer, good or bad. The art style is very cartoonish, sometimes bordering on awkward, but the gameplay normally keeps you from noticing this. And unfortunately, the game does not let you toggle much when it comes to graphics, so don't expect to do much here. And if your computer can't run it, you're kinda screwed. The pros of this game. 1. The gameplay is very fast paced and action packed, never failing to surprise you with new unique playstyles. 2. The game doesn't have to be very competitive. It feels like a game that was designed just to have fun and goof around. It's not like other games like CSGO where everyone is out for blood. 3. The online servers are very reliable, seeming to never shut down on a whim. 4. And lastly, the game is free to play, and this speaks for itself. You don't have to pay to play it. What more can you ask? The cons. 1. The art style is somewhat awkward and quirky. Now, this is just a personal thing, but it still stands as a valid con in my book. 2. There is no story mode in this game, although it could really use one. Having so many characters and no backstory or personality for them, it can get kind of boring. 3. The microtransactions in this game make it hard to obtain skins and other cosmetic items, being the only alternative to grinding your way up. 4. And lastly, there are some balancing issues with weapons such as guns and rocket lances, mainly because there are no other weapons to combat their long-range attacks and flying ability. Overall, this game can satisfy the Smash Bros. Size hole in your heart. It's easy to pick up and play, it's free, and it isn't too hard to learn. I'd give this game a 7 out of 10. It's a great game overall, but it can be a little bit repetitive and very grindy if you don't feel like spending money. My name is Remus and this has been Indie Review. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more reviews. Until then, see you in the next one.